All aboard. Greetings and a good day to you, wherever you're watching me from. Welcome to Volunteer Channel TV. Today's date is the 12th November 2021. Last week, I brought you guys information about Bruce Fein, the international lawyer for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what he's doing. And today, I'm fast forwarding it to bringing you what has been going on, what has transpired between then and now. And mind you, Bruce Fein was in Nigeria for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case for the 10th of November, and he was shut out from the court, including Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Barrister Lloyd Ejimako. They all Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, including several lawyers from Ohaneze and other people. A whole bunch of them, they were locked out from the courthouse, and the court took place, and they postponed, or they adjourned the case till the 19th of January 2022. So anyways, I'm going to fast forward to what has happened then with Bruce Fein and what he thinks about the whole situation. I'd like for you to watch this clip, because what we do here, listen, I have about 5 or 6 clips that I'm going to feature on my program today, because a lot has happened. A lot has happened. And I'm featuring these clips because of fake news. A lot of people are putting out fake news out there, and what I'm bringing to you is not going to be a hearsay. I'm going to put these short clips on each time I make a commentary on them. I put it on so that you can watch, so you can hear from the horse's mouth. There's no fake nothing here. But anyways, listen to Bruce Fein and see what he thinks about this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case.
Shut down. When I'm not there, everything goes smoothly. So it's very clear they're singling out me, trying to punish anybody who has any association with me. I'm his international lawyer. I'm his international spokesman. He has a right under international law and under the Nigerian constitution to retain anyone he wishes to represent his interests in criminal proceedings. That is being flouted. And there's one thing that I have already decided is Nnamdi's international lawyer. We don't need any strategy. I'm going to the working group on arbitrary detention in Geneva, go to the International Criminal Court and the International Court of Justice in The Hague, the U.S. Congress, to bring to light the travesty of justice that is occurring. That right now, Nnamdi is being detained illegally. He's being charged with actions that aren't even crimes. He hasn't even had any due process yet. And here it was in June. Now they're going to be in January. That's punishment before trial, right? No trial, he's already being punished, held in solitary confinement without access to medical care. Those are egregious violations of fundamental human rights, and the international community now will look at Nigeria with suspicion, and Nigeria can expect sanctions unless this changes very, very rapidly.
Well, now you have heard him, what he's going to do, how he's preparing, everything that he's going to take care of. So now there's a difference between the last generation and this generation. The only reason why sometimes I come on only on Fridays is to give people enough time to digest my program. But anyways, like I was saying, there's a big difference between the last generation of these elders and this generation here, because the elders are the ones that fought Biafra War. They are the ones that fought Biafra War. Anybody that's 67 and older, which I'm a part of it, fought Biafra War. And during that time, everybody was in one accord. I mean, everybody was in one accord. The only reason why everybody know that the only reason why we lost that war was because of the blockade, the economic blockade they made on Biafra, where we did not receive nothing. There was no waterways to receive anything. It was blocked. If not, Biafra would have emerged. But anyways, this generation here, they don't want to come together as the last generation because they have the internet, they have everything that they need to make this thing work. And I can see it. Only if they can come together and be under one control, under one command. If they can do that, Biafra will be assured. The elders, some of them were talking about restructuring, which that's not what we want. A whole bunch of them didn't want to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, didn't want to come out and support him, regardless. Because in the end, we all want Biafra. Now, with what is going on, they have seen it firsthand because they went to Abuja, which is my next clip. They went to Abuja and they were rubbished by these Fulanis. None of them was accorded respect. They made them sat outside during the court case, which never held. They wanted to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a secret. But this here will give the elders, which most of them now are beginning to realize that this is not a joke. They need to back what is going on. And once that is done, if the elders could stand up, just like in the olden days, are they doing it because these are the younger folks? They don't want to join them because they're younger than them? I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. But I'm going to put this clip on so that you will hear how they were treated in Abuja. And now they are having a rethink. Now they are having a second thought, which I think is going to come to fruition in the nearest future. Watch this tape.
I'm Boezonwa, Ezigbo of Garike, FCT, Abuja, Olisakwe Charles. Ana m asị na obi adịghị anyị mma na akpọpụta anyị te anyị ure. Ma ure a na-ete anyị na-etekwa ya ọdas. Ihe a na-eme ọ na-emekwa mbụ. Mgbe na-asị na ndị Igbo niile ga-apụta na ọnụ ha kwuo okwu na ihe na-eme na awụrụ ihe kwesịrị ime. Mgbe na-asị ọ dịwa otu a na-asị na ụbọchị nta ka a chọọ n'Owerri.
I'm happy that all of you are here. What you people are seeing here now is what Nnamdi Kanu has been fighting for. So this is what this man, young man, has been fighting for us, but nobody knows. Nigeria thinks that we are playing, we are doing this. We know what we are doing. And God will help that boy to be free from the problem he is today.
We are royal fathers from Igbo speaking communities in Nigeria. It is Igbo tradition that a father does not abandon his son. Yes. We are here because of our son. As royal fathers, we came as fathers because of our son. To see that justice, fairness prevails. And we can never deviate from our tradition of caring for our children. Thank you.
ndị anụ nwe efu chala ebe anụ abịa ha gbochie anyị nwe efu ha ọ ndị mmadụ efu ya ebe edebere ya bụ ebe sọsọ ya na-anọ ya na-akpọ solitary confinement onwere onye na ya ọfụrọdụ ahụhụ ya na ya akpa nkịta ka ọ fụkwazi ya mmadụ so ihe niile ha na-eme bụ ha na-atageti ka eme ya ka ụvụrụ ya gasaa ka okwu eziokwu ka onye ala ọ ha chọrọ ime ma Chineke bido n'igwe ama nkwe so ya ka anyị na-ekwu na anyị ga-eburu ya anyị chọrọ ka ebupụ ya bikọ ọ ihe kọt ọ ihe dịl kọt ibupụ ya from aka ndị anụwa o nwere investigeshon a na-emechaghị investigeshon afaịlị gị ihe nwa ha si na ya afaịlị ihe nwa ha si na o mere afaịlị gị ya na kọt so the only thing ịmala ebe ahụ a na-edebe ndị na-eche mbọsị ikpe ha ijebe adebe ya enwere kuje prison enwere sileja prison mana ya ma mbọsị na ya pụtago bụ na ya pụtago oke anyị bụ ndị Igbo anyị na-ezo ezo ebe ọ na anyị na-ama na anyị nọ so n'ọnyanwa anyị sị ka anyị kenekwa unu ndị BBC unu na-anwakwa
ha sị na ha na ihe a na-eme bụ ihe ziri ezi ọ na ihe na-emebi ihe ziri ezi nke iji wee ịchọsị ka ndị onyonyo ndị press ndị jọnalist ka ha bata n'ime and mgbe a bịara mgbe e mechara ikpe nke emere ikpeazụ onye na-ekpe ikpe a ọnọbidozi minta kọsị na ya achọghịkwa ka e kwuo ihe na-abụrụ ihe mere na kọt ya chọrọ ka ihe onye na-eme press address bụ ihe mere na kọt anya sị ọwa ihe a bụ the reason why we should allow the press to come in so that ka ha nweta the first hand information.
And when there is any matter in a court, the court should be made open for the people.
Yes, and for the journalists.
So anybody coming up with any promulgation that is not enshrined in the Constitution is a foul position. And I did put it here, openly and publicly. Are you listening?
When exactly was
standing here is my ex-governor. Before you are my crowns. That is nonsense.
Right? The court was open. So any person
what the hell? What are you talking about? Who is that person promulgating those nonsense principles that should override the constitution of the land? What the hell?
Well, ihe menu bụ na anyị bịaruru asị na echere ịmanụ na dịka otu ikpe asị dị ọ dịka ha na-emenụ security clearance dị iche iche so ha sị na ichere ka eme nyocha so anyị akwụgidekwara na-eche ịhụgonu ndị okenye anyị abụrụ ndị dị mma ịkwụ n'anwụ anyị nwakabụ ụmụ okorobịa nwere ike kwụọ n'anwụ mana ndị okenye bụ ndị na-achị ala Igbo adịrọ mma ịkwụ n'anwụ so ọ dịchọrọ mma n'anya
dịka awụ onye ka ha ọ dị ka ha nọ n'anwụ maka o teela anyị nwa na ebe afụkwa na
ha ihe na-akụ ugbu a bụ oke ọ fọrọ nkeji 15 ka ọkụ elekere 10 ha anọgoghị ihe dịka ebe awa 3 ha nọ ebe a na-eguzo so ịhụnanị ndị okenye ọ dịghị mma so iwe abịago ha mana nke bụkwa eziokwu bụ na onye nyochakwa ya ga-ahụ na onwe onye ga-ekwe ka nna ya guzo n'anwụ so ọ ya ka ji na-asị ka ha jee ezu.
Okay, now you have seen it. We're going to move one step higher to show you what Fulanese has been doing. They have been bombarding area in Olo and in Hiala. And this is the damage they've been causing. This is the damage that they have been causing in Biafra land. And this clip here will make it that it will be imperative for all those that don't believe will believe. They will believe, let's get it together, support DOS, support them and back them up, support them financially, fiscally, whatever. Support them. Support DOS so that we can get this thing together, because in the long run, all we're fighting for is for Biafra, because restructuring is not going to do. Restructuring is not what we want. And everybody can attest to that. But watch this clip. Hear for yourself.
Hi. Bo.
I'm from Olo.
More I will call you Olo.
It's from Olo. And when the jet fight another, you with the terrorist and when the jet fight another, so even in a week, I can pay 2 times in a week. I give okay, look at all like one on one. He get him November. Oh, I bet you go home and those sound the chief now or have an art like a pelulum, the chiefs and then there's it. How are the guy? Yeah, I don't give you, I don't give
Igwe Biano, Ndeze Biano, because of one agitation. He saw what is happening to Ndibo of this agitation. Our freedom, Dainaka. Yes. The boy of the Nako don't know Sanaka. Aiwa Gane, man. The Bashabana, Ebana put the money. Ahunga Change. Ebana put the money, Hunga Change, put the man. They got 4 traces that were the money. Freedom in the Dainaka. Let us fight. Can you win? Our leaders. Leave them. Why you are called because why you him it now? Lawyers now man Batara. People like Jofo, Jimako. One other one, Nkoyocha, the American lawyer. Yes, me too. I managed to enter them. At the end of the day, Obun and the judge called there. Normally, our books and wig and gown na ime court. And our bank at the corridor. Just not bank at the. Can our bank at the judge go back to bam, bam, other than door, the door, bam. That was the end. So now the don't have any legal representation. Even Bruce. No legal representation. No legal representation for Nnamdi Kanu. So Nnamdi Kanu was faced with himself and the prosecutor, who now move as part application
for adjournment.
For adjournment, judge will make matter.
Till when?
Till January 19th.
So what is the way out for us?
The way out of that, I had lost confidence with that judge, and we are going to petition the relevant authority. Say change that judge. Ike Abu. She Abu may be formed. After 2 months ago, the man is biased, the woman is biased. Oh, he's playing the script of the government. Yes. He open and make it in Dibo. I want for him made out the yes. Yes, 191. Yes, 191.
Oh, former Obama too. Now Charles Haji.
Makanoga Abu, the next chief judge of Nigeria. Attorney General Malamin and do your plan. I got such a beer. No, allegation.
Although I beg on a beer, allegation.
Some allegation. The other man had 55. Where assassinate people. Can I one house even matter for 55 for them? The Attorney General will put a tea in the
so it's on one of the leading counsel.
One of the defense.
If you want higher, so Dika Auto Sigata. It's an request for removal of the judge. So
I lose no confidence. Yes.
Ogapo. So a assurance in the teaming supporters of Mazi that because in Nigeria I believe in a justice.
One match Kagabo Man agitation and sit at home and I support them. Should continue.
For how long, sir?
See, as long as on our leader, Namikalu is
yes, thank you, my brother. Supported.
Our leader supported. Namikalu is the only leader in Igbo land now. Doesn't achieve governor. Senator, House of Reps. Namikalu is not fighting for governor. He's fighting for liberation of his people.
Yes. Barrister, but I own a group over a protest today. Okay, here on the group, I'm a media.
Some of them are there. Ebanaga, Ebakash, Sonos, Anaga. Go with Pachara and Nigerian flag and they rubbish again.
Now IPOB is terrorist.
So,
bandit is not a terrorist.
Sir, your final word that the sit-at-home must continue.
Yes.
In fact, that should be indefinite.
Until our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is released unconditionally.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, come back.
Anu be ekwu okwu so ihe ahụ taa agbara ya anya mmiri na court ihe m na-ekwu okwu na Chineke mere anyị ebere ndị leaders anyị ngosi ha bụ ndị eze ndị igwe ndị nta n'imo ndị politicians ha na-egbu anyị ọrụ nwa mara ji wee n'ọnọdụ ha si emecha election ewepụta maazị emecha election gịnị ka ahụ ọ ga-adịra anyị niile na mma.
Now you've seen that clip. Is this right? And this is where a country wants you to be one Nigeria, to be oneness, and you are using armored car in the villages, killing your citizens, and you want them to join you to be one Nigeria. That's not going to happen. All we're asking for is referendum, period. Referendum. We don't want war. Just give us referendum. If everybody vote they want to be in one Nigeria, then that's it. But if we vote to get out of Nigeria, please give us that honor to get away from you, because we are not the same. We are not the same. So I'm going to put this other clip for you to show you Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's the lion. That's the lion of Biafra. How he roared in court, knowing fully well that his lawyers are not there. He was mad. He was mad because his lawyers are not in the court. Watch this little clip here. Then we'll come back and go to the next one.
Whose responsibility is it? One, who's stopping them from Who's stopping them from coming in? I'm asking you, who's stopping them from coming in? I have a right. People don't have a right. Well, who told them that? Who told you that? Why are you commanding? Who is commanding? I can't command him. No, don't command him. Don't command him. Don't command him. If you don't listen, what will happen? What do you think will happen? What will happen? Whose is it? Whose responsibility is it? One, who's stopping them from coming? Who's stopping them from coming in? I'm asking you, who's stopping them from coming in? I have a right. People don't have a right. Well, who told them that? Who told you that? Why are you commanding? Who is commanding? I can't command him. No, don't command him. Don't command him. Don't command him. If you don't listen, what will happen? What would you think will happen? What will happen?
Now you've seen that clip. Okay. Then I'm going to show you another clip where he come out from the court. They were taking him back to DSS dungeon, where that's not the rightful place for him to be, because he has not committed any crime. He has not committed any crime. I'm going to show you this other clip to show you how he was escorted and people were hailing him. Watch this clip.
Look at it. You can see. I saw him today. He was happy. I saw him.
This last clip will tell you that everybody has been saying that, and everybody knows that Buhari is the chief sponsor of Southeast agitation. Not only chief sponsor of Southeast agitation, he's the chief sponsor of terrorism in Nigeria. And you want us to be in that same Nigeria with you? I don't think so. I do not think so. A lot of people has gone. You have killed a lot of Biafrans. You have jailed a lot of Biafrans. A lot of them are in prison. Some of them has been there 4 or 5 years with no trial. And you want us to be quiet and be in one Nigeria? Well, it's not going to happen. I'm going to leave you with this last clip here, so that you can understand where we are coming from. You watch it.
If Nigerians listen very well, the president, when he came to power, said, I'm for nobody, I'm for everybody, which is what he should be. But eventually that president said, those who voted for me, I'm going to give them 95%. That's a hate speech against those who didn't vote for you. It is a total violation of the oath of office and the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Once elected, you are no longer president of APC or PDP, but a president of the whole Federal Republic of Nigeria. Buhari violated that. In his appointment, there are 14 heads of security agencies in the country. 11 are from the north, 2 from the southwest, and 1 chief of naval staff from the south-south. Nobody from the southeast. Is that not hate? That is not even hate speech, it is hate action. Now, in the appointment of inner circle, like chief of staff, secretary to the government, everybody thought he had gone to Boneonu. You remember? And he did his usual thing. So we began to see nepotism on the part of a president. We began to see hate, which translated into marginalization, clearly. And there is no armor against the will of a people. You can't suppress any. This is a democracy. People must talk. And they began to talk. That's what they are calling agitation. Yes. If I'm being victimized, I will say it. It's very, very glaring that Buhari has been anti-Igbo, anti-East. And if the reasons are that they didn't vote for him, It's utter rubbish. It's unheard of in the history of any well-known. Trump now will say this person didn't vote for me, therefore you discriminate against them. So the president is the chief sponsor and promoter of the agitation in the Southeast. I have accused him of that. Because if he had a level playing field and treated all Nigerians equally, there would be no justification. But he is the chief sponsor of all the agitations. And then when the agitation started, you expect the father of a nation to call your boys, come, let us dialogue. He treated them as if they're inconsequential. Dialogue can solve a lot of problems. You don't have to concede, but at least you call them. He said to go to hell. The hell is where all of us are today. So the president mismanaged it, and that is how Boko Haram was also mismanaged. You take an inconsequential, unknown colonel and put him in the prison, he becomes an instant hero. And then you release him and give him terms and conditions, he violates it. Because you have created a hero. The president created this situation. This APC government of Buhari is responsible for the agitations you are seeing all over the country.
Okay, friends, if this is your first time coming to my channel, I want to say thank you. I want to say may God continue to bless you in anything that you are doing. Anything that you put your hands on, may God increase. I'm going to go to my next topic, which is COVID. It is real. It's still out there killing people. It's still out there. People are getting sick. Are going into the hospital. Some go into the hospital, they don't come out. Please continue to wear your mask. Wear your mask. Wash your hands regularly. Wash your hands regularly. And wear your mask. You should be fine. If you go to my Instagram, I posted a home remedy that you can do. You can do these things and you'll be assured, just to build up your immune system, because this COVID thrives on mucus. It thrives on mucus. So if you do all this home remedy and build up your immune system, you have a very good chance of survival. And not only that, if you're opportune to take the vaccine, you do that, please. I know some people don't want to take the vaccine, but it's very important that you do. I'm going to go to my next topic, which is men. Yeah, we sing about this song every week. Try to call to attention of men about BPH, benign prostate hyperplasia. Is wired and built in you as a man. It's wired and built in you as a man. So if you're 50 and older, the older you get, the more chances that you are going to develop enlarged prostate. And that's what your prayer should be, that you have enlarged prostate. Because if it's benign and you have a large prostate, there are medications out there that the doctors can prescribe for you to shrink it, to get it under control. They have about 5 or 6 surgeries, different types of surgeries that you can do now to shrink that prostate. So it's for your own good. Like they said, if you're 50, you have 50% chance of having prostate problem. If you are 60, you have 60% chance of having prostate problems. And it looks like when you are 60 and 65 going on, it intensifies. So that's the area where you got to watch. If you are 70, you have 70% chance of having prostate, so on and so forth. So it's wired and it's built in you as a man. Go see your doctor when you start having issues about using the bathroom. Go see your doctor. They will tell you what to do and they will prescribe medications for you. You need to take care of yourself. So until next weekend, I come to you. Please take care of yourself. Have a wonderful and a blessed weekend. We will hear in Volunteer Channel TV. We are going to be praying for you. And you pray for us also. Until then, we'll talk to you next weekend. Goodbye.